Alright guys, so it is like a week later now after opening up that fish finder, and I've ran into some issues swapping over to Humminbird. And the first issue that I've got is that the brand new Helix 8 that I got in, it doesn't get past the Humminbird screen. And you know, I told Humminbird I wasn't going to put this in any of this footage, but I feel like I need to put it in there because this is what's going on now. So I contacted them on Sunday and told them that the unit was not firing up. It wasn't operating properly. It wouldn't get past the loading screen. And so they told me that they needed to send out a wall wart. I went through 3 different batteries testing it to see if it was the battery. I knew it wasn't the battery because it's the same batteries that I've been using. But they said I needed to test it out on a wall wart. So that's the first troubleshooting thing. I get it, I understand it, it's the process, so I follow it. I get told that they're gonna send out the wall wart on Sunday, and they were gonna overnight it to me. Thursday comes, still no wall wart. So I call them up, and they say that the person I spoke to on Sunday never put the order in. Well, that's a problem, considering on their website it says it can take up to 10 days for them to get your item back to you once you send it in for warranty work. Keep in mind, brand new unit, guys. Brand new. I should not be having to send this thing into Humminbird already. It hasn't even powered on. So here I am finding out that the Humminbird customer service didn't even do their job when they said that they were going to, and I'm already on a time crunch. So I speak to that person. They said that they were going to ship it overnight. This is the second time I've heard this now. Here comes Friday morning. I'm expecting at least to have this thing Friday afternoon, right? No. Guys, we are on Monday. We are at President's Day now. This video started a week and some change ago. I got the wall wart in today. That overnight that they paid for didn't come in until 4 days later. Not their fault. That's UPS's fault, but right now it just seems like everything is working against me to get this Humminbird on this 360. So instead, what we're going to do, I've got a bunch of stuff that I picked up over at Appomattox River Company, and if you've been with this channel for a while, you know that I'm on their staff now. So obviously that's where I'm going to be going to go get all my equipment, all the accessories that I'm going to be throwing on the 360 this year. So I went over there, I grabbed a couple more, and we're going to put them together and get them on this kayak. Now, one more thing, I got to give a huge shout out to Jeff Little with Torqeedo. Jeff was working at Appomattox River Company booth with me in Richmond, and we got to sit down and talk a little bit, and now I have a Torqeedo that I'm getting ready to throw onto this kayak today. And then also I need to give a huge thanks to Trey Leach over at Innovative Sportsman. If you have not been to their website, you need to go to their website. They have adapter plates and mounts for just about any kayak that we use in the kayak fishing industry. So head over there, check them out. I've got their new Hobie PA adapter plate, and this Hobie PA adapter plate allows me to hook the new Torqeedo on there. Now, the new adapter plate was designed with, I think it was 1/4 inch thick aluminum, and it was molded or bent the way it needs to be so that you can have a seamless installation of the 403AC, the 403C, the 403A, or the new 1103. And the 1103 was the reason why they had to go to 1/4 inch because of the torque. So I'm done talking. You guys don't want to hear me talk all the time, so we're gonna get to it. All right, so I want to go over each individual piece first and foremost, and so we're going to start with the Innovative Sportsman mount now. All right, so this thing right here basically takes the 2 screws that are up here on your rudder control cable cover, and it'll slide into these 2 slots right here. There's 2 slots, and they're elongated for ease of use with the 12-foot, the PA12, and also the PA14. And that's so that you can slide it forward and get it adjusted to right where it needs to go. These 4 screws right here, this is so that the 403AC mount can mount straight to this. You do not need another mount with this. So this adapter plate allows you to mount that right there. Now these 4 Allen head bolts they have a clamp system right here, and it'll clamp around this H-rail on the bottom. So let's go ahead and get this thing installed and let's see how she turns out. All right, so what we're going to need to get this bracket on, we're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, and we are also going to need a 3/16 Allen wrench. Innovative Sportsman has also included some longer screws to go through the plate and into the mounting system here. So let's go ahead and get this off. This is where a tape measure would come in really handy right now to make sure that I'm centered on this bar. But instead, I'm gonna improvise and I'm gonna use a putty spreader and I'm gonna mark it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually centered. All right, let's get this tightened down. You don't need to use any power tools with this. When they designed this, they designed it really well in the aspect that you can tighten this by hand and it will work just fine. And this, because this is all high quality material. It's not, this isn't some cheap material here. All right. Now, time to take these screws out. Everything has pre-sunk threaded holes for you to go through on this mount to get the Torqeedo mount on top of it. I don't think I'm going to throw the Torqeedo on this video. I'll do that next video, and then we'll finish it out with hopefully the Humminbird when it comes back in. So I'm just going to get this mount on here for today, and then we'll wrap it up. This video is getting pretty long now, so. Alright, and then watch how simple this is. These 4 screws that I just took out, they go right back in. And they have locking washers on them as well. So just like the mount's supposed to work, as soon as you get to a parking spot or your hotel that you're staying at for the tournament, you just flip this little quick connect, slide it out, you've got your motor. Take it inside the apartment with you, take it inside the house with you, take it inside your hotel room, your Airbnb, whatever you're staying at. Put it inside the truck, it doesn't matter. Slides off, you're good to go. The mount can stay there and it's not gonna move. So when you get back out there for tournament day, take it, slide it back in, and lock it down. There you go. All right guys, this installation is done. Let me get you a close-up of this whole setup real quick and how clean this looks with this mount, and we'll be on our way. I'm gonna stick with this for this season. This is a nice setup, so let me get you a close-up of this and then we're gonna close this video out. Guys, that's going to conclude today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and this is the first part of rigging this kayak out for the tournament season this year. I made some big moves this year. The Hobie team, the Appomattox River Company team, and I've got a couple other teams that I'm working with. So got to get the trailer set up and ready for the tournaments. Get those Hobie cradles on there, build a second tier so I can pair up with some other people and share some gas money. But this year I'll be doing some of the Hobie opens. Matter of fact, I think I've got 3 of them scheduled, and then I will be doing some KBF trails as well. And then hopefully, you know, grabbing another AOY from one of the trail series. So hopefully this kayak right here will do it for me. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Real quick, about 48%, I think, is what my YouTube analytics said. About 48% of you are not subscribed to this channel. So if you are watching this video and you find it interesting, some of the stuff that I do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell as well. So that notification bell is going to let you know whenever I post a new video. It's a little sporadic right now between my wife's channel and my channel, but the season's coming up. I'm going to be doing some tournament footage as well. And yeah, so stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.